authority are having a meeting today at 3 to discuss our status, whether we're failing as a school or whether I'm failing as a head.
You get another girl pregnant, you're on your own, son.
This is Scout. She's new today and she's in your class.
I'm pregnant.
My daddy's gonna kill me.
My period's late. It's Hayden.
You're so stupid.
It wasn't enough nicking my girlfriend, was it? You had to get her pregnant as well.
It gives me no joy to serve a warning notice on this school.
I'm late for school.
They're paying you, are they?
Jess, are you all right? I've got an early meeting.
Fine. Apparently it's worse in the beginning.
OK. If you're sure.
I've decided I'm going to keep it.
Great. Uncle Harry, how old does that sound?
You absolutely certain that's what you want?
But you said it's my decision.
And I'll back you. Can we just keep it to ourselves for now? The last thing we need is for the whole school to find out. Did you hear that, Harry?
Yeah.
Speak later. I'm sorry for dragging you in so early, but I wouldn't do it without good reason. The LA have served us with a warning notice.
What, they're shutting us down?
What?
No, it's only a warning. No final decision has been made.
That's reassuring.
On what grounds?
They're blaming a breakdown in management. My management.
But we have got the full support of the governors. And we'll be appealing the notice.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
The bottom line is we have to be whiter than white. Well, can we put this behind us today, as it's the sixth form elections? Try and enjoy it.
Pointless charade, if ever there was one.
We'll be announcing the results after school. Thanks, everyone.
Richard, everyone's pretty rattled. She's just told them about it, but I thought you should know. She's saying she's got the support of the governors. No, look, it's a weekend viewing or nothing. I'm very busy at work. Estate agents. Just kill them.
Right, time to prove what a load of crap this warning notice is.
Why bother? It'll be P45s by Friday.
Yeah, well, not if we offer Karen our full support, starting by getting behind the kids and nailing our colours to the mast.
You sure you want to take me on? I was a member of the Tory party at 15.
Counts for nothing round here. Wait, Labour heartland.
Lib Dem?
What, I'm getting to bed with you lot?
I wouldn't mind getting into bed with you. Metaphorically speaking, you know.
Vote Conservative, guys. Aye, vote for Labour. Make sure you vote for Jess, Conservative. The girls vote for me. Thank you. So, vote Conservative. Minging.
What did you expect from a slap party anyway?
What are you like?
Serious? These are dangerous weapons. Massage you into submission any day.
Oh, I'd like to take you up on that. Don't forget to put conservative.
Well,
How's it going?
Yeah, great.
Well, the longer you leave it, the harder it's going to be.
You hate me.
Yeah. Wait, come on. Come on. We agreed. You're going to step up and take some responsibility. You're a Scotcher.
You do the right thing.
Good.
Vote conservative. The future's bright, the future's blue.
Didn't know you spotted City. Oh, Jess, can we just talk about this?
Which bit do you want to talk about? The fact that you cheated on me or the fact that we're both pregnant?
I'm trying to do the right thing, give you some support.
Yeah, well, you haven't told anyone, have you?
Hardly.
Good. Because it's no one's business.
This is my baby too. I've got rights.
You had your chance, Aidan, and you were AWOL.
Come in. What is it?
Okay. I've had a long chat with Aidan, and he'll speak with the girls today.
Well, that's a start.
No, he'll do the right thing, Karen. I'll make sure of it.
Good. Was there anything else?
No. I'll leave you to it.
Add 10 drops of ethanol to the sodium dichromate and shake. Scout, you're late again.
I haven't got a pen, sir.
Here. Sit down. Right. And finally, we gently heat the test tube over the Bunsen burner.
Oh, that stinks. Nearly as bad as Scout.
Denzel.
Take a proper sniff. Hopefully it's poisonous.
That's enough, you two. Right, everyone, back to your seats. Homework. I want you to write up the results of this experiment on these worksheets and bring it in next lesson, please. Is there any danger of you ever turning up on time?
I keep getting lost, sir. I'm not used to area.
Well, this place isn't a drop-in centre. Make sure you get a worksheet off me before you leave.
Kids before pigs. OMG, you just touched it. Antiseptic, quick.
Welcome to the first of today's hustings. Miss Chowdhury.
Each candidate will make a brief opening statement. First up, Jess Fisher, Conservatives.
The Conservative Party stands for diversity. So, if you vote for me, you will get a full social calendar. Film night to salsa classes, from bingo to all sorts. This place will be buzzing.
Thanks, Jess. Vicky MacDonald, the Labour Party.
Bingo. Doesn't that prove just how out of touch the Conservatives are? We want to know what you think. We're going to set up an entertainment committee to get this party started.
Woo!
What about a mother and toddler group? That's a bit of an exclusive club.
Oh, for God's sake, stop going on like it's something to be proud of.
Just let it go.
I mean, I don't think you're going to get the sympathy vote on getting pregnant with that idiot.
You can't talk, you hypocrite.
Shut it, Aidan!
What? You gonna deny it? She's up the duff as well.
You couldn't keep your big mouth shut, could you?
Have any of them heard of protection, or...?
No, they don't make condoms small enough for him.
Let's just simmer down, shall we? Get back to the election, please.
Quiet, please!
Settle
Yeah, let's hear
down.
from the other two, because I'm not going to waste my vote on these two slappers.
You, into the cooler, now.
I had no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not run it by you first?
It's Aiden's.
Yes, it's Aiden's. I don't sleep about.
Will you all shut up?
Peter Gillen, Green Party.
Stand up straight at the foot of your love. I lift my shirt up. Stand up straight at the foot of your love. I lift my shirt up.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get yourself dressed. See me in the pastoral care office. What are you doing stealing food? Don't they feed you at home?
Big appetite.
I don't think so. You're skin and bones.
Metabolism, isn't it? You know that, being a science teacher.
But washing in the canteen.
It's none of your business.
It is, when you're meant to be in class. Look, you can stop the teasing by just making sure you have a wash before you come to school.
Mum was hogging the bathroom. She's a model. Needs to look good.
I don't have to call her in Scout.
Okay. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Happy?
No. No, I'm not. Something's going on. What is it?
Nothing's going on. I promise.
Okay. Off you go. Scout. If you change your mind, you know where I am.
I'm not tolerating that kind of behaviour. You can take a couple of days to cool off.
What about Jess and Vicky? It takes two to make a baby, in case you forgot.
Enough. Apologise.
You're disrupting the whole school. You know that?
You can stuff your school.
I really thought I got through to him.
Oh, obviously not.
I'll try again.
The suspension still stands.
Can't you give him another chance?
I'm going to do what's right for the school.
Oi. Oi. What is it with you, Aiden? Huh? You promised me you're going to grow up, you end up behaving like a petulant child. Listen to me.
Get off me!
You know, as soon as things look all right, you screw it up for us.
What is it you expect from me? I am what I am. And we screw up. Can't change that.
Yeah, come in.
I hear you got some concerns about Geordie Allen.
At least the grapevine's in fine working order. Yeah, I've got her file here. It's a rainforest worth of truancy reports and letters home.
Well, she's definitely here today. In body, at least.
I'll take it from here. Come on, Goldilocks. I'm not giving up this time, Scout. So you may as well stop all the games and tell me exactly what's going on.
I was up early on my paper round.
Loads of kids have paper rounds. You don't see them falling asleep in class.
You ever been to one of Mr. Chalk's lessons?
The last thing that this school needs at the moment is a reputation for letting kids sleep the day away. That should be off. Oi. I take it that's yours?
Nope, you've got it wrong. Give him back so I need him.
Come on, you're coming with me.
It's my mum, she's ill. She's got MS. Please, Mr. Mead. She's really suffering. The drugs the doctors give her, they're rubbish. Let me have it back, please.
You know that I can't do that. Look, I'm sorry about your mum.
You're not sorry. You're just like all the rest.
Scouts! Scouts! Scouts!
Aye, aye. Is it man or is it a machine? No, it's Terminator! Shut it!
What are you doing?
Leave him. I'm not a kid anymore. I can look after myself.
You can't leave.
Watch me!
Have you forgotten something? I'm pregnant, and so is Jess. We need to talk.
You'll be fine.
And how do you work that one out? I've got no one else.
It's too late. I'm out of here.
Oh, Mrs. Allen? Hi, it's Chris Mead from Waterloo Road. That woman.
I knew I wasn't the only one that they hung up on.
No, that's fair trade.
On teachers' wages.
I knew you couldn't do it.
And what's that?
Green is too much of a modern concept. You're still steam engines and coal fires. A dinosaur.
I can do green.
Tenor says you can't.
I'll have some of that.
Well, you're on.
Daniel?
Easiest money I'll make all week.
Tom, you got a sec? I've just found this on Jodie Allen.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, well, she's saying her mum's got MS.
You don't believe that?
Can you file it for me while I get it checked out?
Yeah, of course.
Well, the LA can't accuse us of not caring.
What do you think? Fitting for a returning officer?
Very Maggie.
Who's that?
Thanks.
Hey, my mum went right on one when I told her that I was up the spout. I thought that it was going to make her feel a bit older, but it's given her a right lease of life.
Oh, that's reassuring to know.
Although she did take up knitting.
Could you get Chris Mead to countersign that and then fax the whole thing through to the governors?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but this warning notice, am I going to be out of a job?
I don't think it'll come to that.
Well, when will I know? I mean, I have got Cheryl to look after.
I think we'll be all right.
Hey, just to let you know if there's anything I can do to help with the appeal.
I'm on it.
Well, I'm here if you need me. If there's anything at all that I can do, then let me know.
Darren, I've lost that bag of weed. I can't find it anywhere. I'm sorry.
Have a word.
That's your own knob.
Thanks.
Just wait for Scout to put some more money on Lecky.
I thought I'd find her here.
Since this morning.
She told me about your illness. Must be hard for all of you. I caught her with drugs. She said it was for your MS.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I know when I've been played.
Look, they're not hers. She just looks after them for people. Cops don't turn over 15-year-old girls.
And you're okay with that?
Benefits don't go very far, and till our numbers come up, it's one way of bringing extra cash in.
One way?
It's got a paper round as well.
You can't rely on Scout to provide for your family. What does your social worker say?
No, don't tell them. They'll take her away.
She's a child. She shouldn't have this much responsibility.
Look, she turns up for school, doesn't she?
Well, I don't know what she was used to at her last school, but we take the welfare of our pupils very seriously.
Look, she's all right. Just leave us alone.
It's not fair on Scout.
Please. She's all I've got.
No, I understand. Thanks for your time.
Problems?
Social services can't help out with Scout. They say she's not a high risk.
Oh, things didn't go too well with the mother then.
Oh, she's a complete waste of time. She relies on Scout to do everything. And the authorities have got their hands tied, so another kid are lost in the system.
Surely they're entitled to some help if the woman's ill.
She was lying about the MS. She's running drugs to pay the bills. Tom, can we lose them?
Why, you're not serious?
There's a kid's future that we're talking about.
And look, there's a line you don't cross, especially when you've got this warning notice hanging over us.
If this girl drops out of here in a couple of years, she'll be just like her mum. A kid in tow and all the spark gone. I don't want that to happen. Please.
You get her sorted by the end of the day, I'll take her name off the form, but you've still got to one for drugs in.
Cheers, mate. You've got my vote.
Where'd you find that? Antique roadshow? What happened? Daddy take off your stabilisers? I was only messing, you loon. Hey, you all right?
What do you care?
You're just jealous. Why the minger? Because it'll be me that he's running those fingers on.
Whee! 2-0 Scotcher, back of the net.
Shut up. Hey, at least the CSA won't be on your case. Oh, mate, taking a bank update and big time. Cheaper being a japper.
Leave him alone.
What, like you did?
Ronan, wait. You know Aidan's left.
Pity he didn't take you with him. Ladies, mind if I join you?
We were just leaving. I wasn't.
I need that grass back.
Your mum hasn't got MS. I went round to your flat.
Think you know everything about us now then, do you?
I know that she shouldn't be relying on you like she does.
I'm in trouble because of you. They want the stuff. Don't you get it?
Yes, I get it. Which is why there's no way I'm going to give it you back. Your mum might not have a problem with what you're doing, but I do. It's illegal.
So?
So if you get caught, it's a one-way ticket into care. Or prison.
What are you gonna do? Grass me up?
That's what it takes, yes. And get inside.
Hey, it's not the end of the world, you know. I mean, look at me. Single mum, great job. I couldn't be happier.
The actual birth bit is pretty painful and gross, but you end up doing something amazing.
You're waiting for me, Vicky. Come on through. Just take a seat.
I want to leave.
Why?
Aiden's going.
Is he taking you with him?
Hardly. I'm as much to blame for this mess. And everyone here hates me.
I don't think so.
They do. And seeing them every day reminds me of what a cow I've been.
I mean, where did I go wrong with the lad? It's like he's got a self-destruct button.
Not your fault. You've got to stop making excuses for him. I mean, he did the crime.
Tell you one thing, he's not leaving.
Well, why not? That's what he wants to do.
Because he has to learn you can't keep running away. He's got everything for him here.
Don't you think it's time you stop telling him what to do? He's old enough to make his own decisions.
It shouldn't be your responsibility to provide for your family.
Shouldn't, couldn't, whatever. It's all right for you. With your nice job, nice house, nice car. We need that money.
I'll lend you some. How much?
I'm not a charity case.
All right, then work for it. I'll pay you to help out at the election party tonight. You won't earn as much, but it's a start. You just stay clear of the drugs.
I'm not working for you. My family look after each other.
You're looking after your mum and your brother. Nobody's actually taking care of you.
I can take care of myself.
Have you any idea how much trouble you're in? All right. You need to think about this.
How are you doing? So much for the whole school not finding out.
I could kill Aiden.
He's going.
I heard.
Vicky wants to go as well.
Well, I'm sure they'll make a nice couple. Bonnie and Clyde.
She's not leaving with him. She doesn't feel that she's welcome here anymore.
It's perceptive.
You don't mean that.
Don't I?
She could really use a friend right now.
Why is everybody so concerned about her? She slept with my boyfriend behind my back.
She doesn't have anyone, Jess. Don't you think she's had enough punishment?
Yeah, well, at least she hasn't got people judging her. Don't pretend you want me to keep this baby.
I just don't want you to do anything you'll regret.
The only thing I regret is telling you anything about it.
Atticus warned that it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. Why? Why, Jodie Allen? Miss Allen?
Because they do nothing but sing their hearts out.
Meaning?
We shouldn't harm those who don't harm us.
Right, well, I want two sides from all of you on the role of Boo Radley in the novel. Shh!
Who's Boo Radley?
What, you need a gas mask scene?
That's fine.
Turn it off.
Lend some money.
What is going on?
Couldn't lend us a tenner, sir.
Cooler, now!
Read that out for me.
Ethanol is made by the natural.
Carry on with that, yeah?
Barley and potatoes.
Scout. Did you want me?
That job's still available.
How much do you owe him?
25.
All right. But there's one condition. No more couriering, and you never go near drugs ever again.
That's two conditions.
I'm serious, Scout. I'm not helping you if I can't trust you.
You can. Promise.
Good. And I meant what I said. You're earning this.
Thanks, sir.
You won't survive without Waterloo Road. You need this place.
I'm not the one tied down to a family.
Well, you won't feel so free when that one comes along.
Well, at least I won't have people interfering and telling me what to do with my own kid.
It's because you won't know anybody. So there won't be much chance of a night out with your mates. Listen to us.
Like a couple of bitching politicians. I am really sorry, you know, Jess. I just wish this never happened.
Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly on my life plan. Being up the duff without a paddle before I leave school.
You know, I always said if I had a kid, I'd give it everything I never had. Like stability, a proper family. Well, there's not much chance of that now, is there?
You know, I could really use someone to talk to. Someone that understands just how terrifying all this really is.
You all right?
I can't do this anymore.
It's about the bike. Look, I feel really bad about that. You just keep the money to pay for it.
I mean it, Darren. If I get caught...
You're too good to get caught. It doesn't matter what they tell you in there. You're never going to earn this sort of money anywhere else. You don't want to let me down, do you, Scout? Pick up some gear from there and keep it safe till tomorrow.
Committee.
What? Thieving? No! Thieving magpie, that is one of ours.
We also propose to get rid of school uniform for sixth form.
Not that old chestnut.
Well, we should have the right to express ourselves.
Well, the fact is, if you've got it, then you'll look good in anything. I don't have a problem with uniform.
Formal uniform is elitist and unnecessary, much like the Honourable Lady.
How? And what is the honourable gentleman going to do when pupils get victimised because they can't afford the latest fashion?
You can get 3 decent outfits for the cost of a blazer.
Yeah, thanks to sweatshops in the Far East. I thought you were the party that campaigned for workers' rights. Is New Labour condoning slave labour?
No, of course not. Of course not.
Sorry, out of time. Jess?
The Conservatives will introduce a new pupil-teacher committee where we can all work together on these issues.
Whoa, and what good is that going to do? They can't even agree on anything as it is.
OK, voting is now open in the hall.
mistakes that I've been making.
Thought I'd been stung for a minute there.
Sorry, I had to put some lecky on Keith for more.
Do you have any trouble paying that debt?
He wasn't happy at losing his employee of the month, but he didn't get nasty or nothing.
Good. New start. It's lost property, but it'll do. Got to look your best, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, shoes.
Ew.
What are you doing?
Best be on the safe side.
There's a wash bag here. Changing rooms are open.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Most people are. When you give them half a chance.
I won't be making a habit of it, you know.
Eleanor?
Ah, come to witness a historic Conservative victory.
Oh, no time for frivolities, I'm afraid. Karen's causing a few more waves than expected, so keep the lines of communication open.
How about drugs?
Oh, go on. I'm interested.
Chris Mead found some on a Year 10 girl this morning.
Have the police been informed?
Not that I know of.
Why don't you think they should?
Well...
Would you mind doing the honours? Can't keep Her Majesty waiting.
But... Police? Isn't that going a bit far?
Well, now we have the information. We have to act on it.
I thought we were going after Karen Fisher.
Eleanor, you can't back out now.
I told him he couldn't come straight in.
It's all right, Janice. I'll take it from here. Richard, how can I help you?
I've just had an interesting call from your chair of governors. What have you been saying?
He has a right to know the truth. And I have his backing.
If you really think they're going to believe your lies, you're more deluded than I thought.
We both know this isn't about Waterloo Road. This is about a problem you have with me.
That's just semantics. You need to face facts, Karen. You're a failure. This school is a failure, and it will be closed.
I have 2 weeks to appeal this notice, and I will.
Don't embarrass yourself. You appeal this notice, and the gloves are well and truly off.
If you want to fight, Richard, I'm ready.
Resign.
I beg your pardon.
Resign today. I'm giving you a way out.
This school needs me to protect it from you. Now get out. I'm busy.
Oi! I've been looking for you. Wow, you look like a...
What?
A girl. Don't. You look all right. Come on.
What?
Come on. Wait for it.
What's the story, Mr. Mead, anyway? Seems all right.
Better than some, I suppose. He's still a teacher. Ready?
Oh, my God.
It's... mint?
Yeah. Why'd you do it?
Mr. Scotch, help me. You've got your own thing going on.
You're off your head.
I get first crack.
Look, I've been thinking. Do you know what, Aidan? You're right. I should be treating you like an adult.
Hallelujah.
So if you want to leave, leave.
You're okay with that?
It's your decision.
Where would we go?
We wouldn't go anywhere. I'm staying. Let me know.
Wait. I was just saying that about leaving. Because I was mad at myself for messing up.
Like father, like son.
Hardly.
You were a mistake, you know. Well, me and your mum, we weren't that steady and... Never saw past the weekend, me. But, as soon as I found out she was pregnant, first thing I did was talk to her.
Why didn't you tell me before?
Can't see it makes any difference. But I promised her I'd always be there. And I've been true to my word. Hey, look, I can't criticize you for what's happened. If I hadn't done the same, I wouldn't have the most precious thing in my life.
I don't want to go, Dad.
Good. Now, Jess and Vicky are good girls. And you're going to have to step up.
I thought you weren't going to tell me what to do anymore.
Old habits die hard. Besides, I've got my own life to be getting on with.
Oh, yeah?
Time to move on.
Good afternoon, everybody, and a very big thank you to everyone who's been involved in today's elections. Now, the votes are in, so without further ado, I'm going to pass you over to Waterloo Road's returning officer.
Returning officer? It's fitting, that. Because I did used to be a pupil at the school, and now I'm back as a sort of teacher.
Get on with it.
So, the number of votes that have been cast in the constituency of Waterloo Road are as follows. Liberal Democrat, 97. The Green Party, 113. Conservative, 138. And Labour is 138. It's a draw. I demand a recount.
Is there no end to the misery?
Well, there is an alternative. A coalition?
Have you seen George Allen?
Try the cooler. Oh, go on.
We're going to be out of pocket. Mrs. Fisher? Please.
Karen Fisher?
Oi, you're meant to be working. Come on.
I'll keep your seat warm.
Orange juice for the mums. Are you ready to work those magic fingers? Feel the tension already.
Yeah, if you want.
Look, next time you want to make someone jealous, don't use me.
Chris? Police have just received a tip-off that there are drugs in the school. They want to search the premises.
Okay.
Okay.
Are those drugs still locked in the staff room?
Yeah?
We might have some explaining to do.
Okay, if I can have your attention, everybody, please. The police are here on a routine inspection. So we can have your full cooperation. Thank you very much.
You did find them, didn't you? Just, Chris.
You've got some on you, haven't you?
He was threatening me. He told me I had to look after him.
Chris? This is Chris Mead, our deputy head. He'll show you round.
The dog has indicated, so can you empty your pockets, please, sir?
There must be some mistake. This is one of our teachers.
Sir?
Sorry, did you hear what I said? This is my deputy head.
Sir?
What the hell have you done?
Nothing. It's not mine. It's Jodie Allen's.
Why didn't you tell me we've got a pupil using drugs?
She's not using it. She's couriering them for money.
Unbelievable. Have you told them?
No. And I'm not going to. As far as they're concerned, I found them.
Sir?
Can we sort this out in my office?
Has to be at the station. He's under caution.
I'll explain later.
Right. Show's over.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's great. My deputy's just been arrested for drugs. Couldn't be better.
Well, somebody must have tipped off the police.
Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they say it's routine. It never is. Poor Chris. That's the last thing the school needed today.
At least the election was a success.
Yeah, well, that won't mean a thing if we get shut down.
Do you really think it'll come to that?
Yeah, well, who knows? Warning notice. Serious stuff. I know you haven't been here long, but I cannot tell you what this place means to me. Pupils, everyone. I'm just worried, that's all. Come on, let's get to the pub. I'll buy you a drink, you bloody Tory.
Oh, leave that. Mess will still be here tomorrow.
You can say that again?
Seriously? I'll do it. You get yourself home.
Well, I can't. I've given Jess and Vicky some space to talk things through.
Yeah. There's a lot for us to think about. Aiden's gonna stay. That's okay with you?
As long as he knows what's expected of him.
He does. He really does.
Good.
Look, thanks, Karen. A few months' time, we could be grandparents.
I may as well just swap knitting patterns with Janice's mother now.
I just don't want things to be difficult between us.
Oh, me neither.
We're going to be part of each other's lives, whether we like it or not.
I'll be happy with that. Share the pain.
I am sorry that it got out of control with Naomi.
Mostly forgotten.
I hope so.
So are you going to stick around?
Reckon. What about you? You gonna keep it?
Yeah. I don't care what people think.
You still like him, don't you? Aiden.
After what he did.
I always imagine I'd be sharing all this with Ronan.
There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, right.
I was dealing with the situation.
By harbouring drugs for a pupil?
She needed my help.
I can't believe you're trying to justify this.
Scout was in serious trouble. She owed someone money.
Not our problem. Chris, you are the deputy head.
Yes, I know that. But I am also the one person that girl felt that she could turn to.
Stop shouting. Then perhaps you're the one who can tell her that she's expelled.
No, you can't expel her.
Yes, I can.
It's not her fault. The only reason that she's mixed up in all this is to put food on the table.
And I feel sympathy for her. But I can't condone this.
Have you forgotten what this school stands for, Karen? I mean, forget warning notices and management breakdowns. Our priority has always been our pupils. Pupils like Jodie Allen.
This is her last chance. I'll suspend her for a week.
Thank you.
And I'm suspending you as well.
They didn't charge me.
You were lucky. This is for the good of the school, Chris.
Thanks for your loyalty, Karen.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
Oh, hair of the dog, I think.
Mr. Mead's been suspended.
What?
I'm sure this lot will fill you in on all the gory details.
None of my business. No, I was just going to ask you what you're having. I think you will find I've minimised my carbon footprint and I have done a full ecological survey of the school. I will present my recommendations to our esteemed leader on the morrow. It's a tenner each, I think.
Oh, well, it looks like it's your round, Mr. Budgeon, and I'll have sex on the beach, please.
You're a good man, Grantley Budgeon.
Chris.
No, you're all right. I'm going to get going. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, come on, mate. You'll be back before you know it.
Shouldn't have even got to this in the first place. Since when is it a crime to help one of our own kids?
Well, you did more than help her out. To be fair, you did jump in with both feet, mate.
Sometimes that's the only way.
No, look, I hear what you're saying. I've done it myself in the past, but at the end of the day, we're only teachers. There's only so much we can do.
Says who?
Oh, my God, that's good. What? Well, I don't get out much anymore.
Haven't you done enough already today?
Mrs. Fisher suspended me.
You know the best advice my dad ever gave me? Never trust a Tory.
My mother always said, socialism is a road to serfdom.
Yeah, but my dad knew what he was talking about. You do know where you are, don't you?
Not on your planet.
No, Rochdale. Home of the cooperative movement. 1844, the Rochdale Principles, and my dad lived by those principles. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Oh, don't give me that working class chip on your shoulder. I'm from Fallinge. I'm from the same side of the road.
What were you thinking? 3 hours I was in that police station. I have never been so humiliated.
You didn't have to. Could have told him the drugs were mine.
And what would that have achieved? You'd be in a load more trouble than for what? I'm sorry, Scout. It's been a long day.
I did try and tell Darren I won't work for him anymore. But it's not that easy. He got some lads to threaten me. The ones who smashed my bike up. And I didn't know what else he'd do if I stopped delivering stuff.
Hey, yeah. Come on. I want to help you, but I can only do that if you're honest with me. Mrs. Fisher wanted to expel you, but I talked her out of it. And I only did that because I think you're worth something. So from now on, I need to know. If something goes wrong, you tell someone. You don't try and deal with it yourself.
I promise. Thank you. And I'm sorry you got suspended. I'll talk to Miss Fisher if you want and explain.
Don't you worry about me. I could do it sometimes, I think. Thank you. It's okay.
You sound, you know. Best teacher I've ever had. From now on, it's just school and paper round. Which one do you read? I'll make a detour.
Do you really think I'd give you my address?
No. Good point.
Beer or beer?
I don't want to drink.
Now, you sure that you've got enough to get by for a few days? Good. I'll see you next week.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, stay out of trouble.
Scouts on her.
It's only a matter of time before Karen finds out that I've been helping you.
She won't, unless you say something.
Maybe I will.
You need to go and see a doctor. This isn't right.
What's my baby?
You're telling me that your mum has left your 3-year-old brother in the flat on his own?
He must have got out, sir.
All right,
calm
calm down.
He was only 3.
Liam! Liam! Stay there! Stay there! Don't move! Don't move!
You're a bully, Eleanor. Why don't you do us all a favour and son off back to school?
I know I need to change. I want to change.
I had one of your staff approach me. A grievance about the way you've been running this place.
This member of staff, it wouldn't happen to be Eleanor Chowdhury, would it?
One family with a whole heap of problems. New comedy In With the Flynns coming right up. And then at 9 we're doing business abroad when The Apprentice goes to France. Ah, mais oui.